I want to talk about haters. All right. So people that treat you negatively or wish upon you negative outcomes. Okay. So they wish that you fail, or they wish that you lose what you have, or something along those lines. Now, what I want to say about these people is that the reason they do this is because you have something that they need. Okay. Something that they've probably needed for a long time. It can be a character trait. It can be that you have a certain level of happiness or positivity, or you have a certain confidence or security in yourself that they do not have. All right. And this is why then they are jealous of you or envious of you or they hate you. If you were able to give them what they need, so you have it, they need it, thus they want it, and let's say you were in a position to give them this, whatever it is, okay, that wouldn't work. It wouldn't work because it's not just a matter of the fact that you have what they need, is that they don't need specifically the thing that you have. What they need is what you have in their own way. They need their own version of what you have. Okay, so they don't want to be you, actually, right? They don't want to be in your position. They want to be in their own position that is similar to you in your position, but it's not exactly the same. What does this mean? It means if you are, for example, let's take something that you couldn't give them, like a character trait, right? You are a positive person, you're bubbly, you optimistic about life, you're confident, one of those, all of those, whatever. Now, obviously, you can't give this to them, right? But they don't like you because you have that. Now, what does this mean? It means they also want to be positive and they don't want to be you. They want to be like you, right? That means they want to have those same characteristics, character traits in them in their own way through their own personality. But now they don't have these because the way that you develop those characteristics is through your upbringing, through your history, through the close network of relationships that builds you up, that raises you, that grows up with you. The fact that they don't have those character traits means that their upbringing was not facilitative of those traits, okay, developing in them, in your hater, right? So um, so that's the aspect where you can't give them these things. But even if you could, let's say you have money, right, and you're rich, and now they're jealous of you, they hate you because you've got a lot of money. Giving them money wouldn't help, right? Because the fact that they are jealous of you having money is not really about the money. It's more about um, the meaning behind having the money. Why are you successful and they are not, right? It's about then the issue of success. And again, it goes back to you can't give them your success. You can give them money, but not your success. Even in cases where the symptom or the thing that they can identify, visually identify, like money, like material things, you know, yes, you can give them those things, but it's not really about the things themselves. It's about the meaning behind them. It's about the issues that underlie them, right? So things like success, why haven't they had the support that they needed to become successful? Essentially, is the issue there. Okay, and again, it goes back to their upbringing, their history, and the relationship they have with their close network of family members and relatives. All right, so whatever it is that they need has to come from that network of relationships, meaning that relationship that they have with that network of people has to be fixed. There is, in terms of stopping them from becoming a hater, right? um, the most that you could do if you were so inclined, which is very difficult because I mean haters treat you badly. So for you to really do what I'm about to say means you're on another level in terms of evolution, right? But you could educate them, sort of establish, sort of weather that negativity, that sort of vitriol that's coming at you, and still offer them a hand in terms of what they need to do to sort of get to their own version of your level. And basically, this amounts to you bringing to their awareness, because they might not be aware, they might be ignorant of the fact that they have to look back and fix um, their mistakes in these relationships, right? In the in the relationships they have with their close, with their parents, with with their siblings and whatnot. They have to sort of look back and decide and look to fix those relationships so that they can get from those relationships what they need. Because it's not a matter of just getting that from anyone else and to replace that need. No, that need has to be satisfied within those relationships, meaning those relationships have to be fixed. There is no other way. Um, this, for me, is the most difficult thing I've ever encountered in my life personally. And I haven't been able to overcome that challenge or to meet that challenge, to sort of approach a hater in that light where I'm saying, okay, I'm going to help you to stop being my hater by helping you see the things that are holding you back. Because my response to a hater is a response that many people have, which is, I don't like you too. I don't want what you have. I'm not a hater in that way, but I'm a hater in the sense that I don't want you near me and I don't want you around me and I don't want to associate with you. But to be honest with you, this is the opposite of what we are called upon to do. And this goes to the point of this video. So the point of this video is to say that when a person hates on you, it is actually, spiritually speaking, and I mean spiritually speaking, I mean at the most at the God level, right? The way God sees that dynamic, this person is actually asking you for help. Okay, this person is actually asking you for help, but they're doing it by causing you discomfort. Them causing you discomfort, disrespecting you, spreading rumors about you, and what, all of that. It is them asking you for help. Can you help me? You know, um, and I know this, or I believe this, right? I know it, but from my perspective, I know it, but I believe it from your perspective or whoever else, right? But it's difficult for me to do, because my ego and so on, right? I want to, yeah. So I want to teach them a lesson, or I want to leave them in their squalor or whatever. I like that ego, like I want to like just leave me alone. You're negative and what. I'm but it is that self-serving thing, perspective or attitude that I'm struggling with, that I need to overcome, right? Because remember, you can't leave anyone behind when you're talking about the evolution of human beings and the creation of heaven. You cannot establish that by leaving people behind. Okay, we're not called upon to do that. But yeah, if you guys can do it, congrats to you. I'm working on